at hometowncu.coop and see why Hometown Credit Union can be your trusted partner for financial success.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Northfield Live's coverage of Northfield girls hockey, live from the Pepsi Center. Eric Thomas here doing play-by-play duties as I'm joined by Cassandra on the color commentating. And
people call me that anymore.
Oh, wow. What?
I love that.
What do they call you? Late for dinner?
Cat. Well, that
too. And in our producer chair, we got our fearless leader, Lance, and on the cameras tonight we have Sam Matthews. And, it's going to be a good matchup here tonight. Rochester, Mayo, they're coming in off of a very interesting matchup against their crosstown rival, so to speak, in Rochester Century. They played a game just a couple of days ago. It was for mental health awareness. We'll talk more about that with Coach Berg here in just a few moments. But, the Spartans they're off to a pretty good start after their 11-win season last year there, Kat. And so far, the only losses Mayo has received have come from the same team. That is Albert Lee. Not a lot of teams can really say that this year, that they've only lost to one team on their whole schedule. So, they head in, they're off the Albert Lee games, and they were scoreless in those two games. Tonight's Big Ten and Section 1 AA matchup is the first of the two meetings between the Raiders and the Spartans. And the Northfield, they were swept the season series last year by a combined score of 8-2 with junior forward Taylor Kurtz. And they are leading team goals by 7 points and 10 so far for the Spartans. Sophomore Maggie McLaren is not far behind with 6 goals. And Thursday night, the Raiders, they hit the ice in a game that was here for the Big 9 Conference showdown with Mankato East. The Cougars are off to a nearly perfect start, including 4-3 road win over Lakeville South to open up the season. The only blemish on their record so far is a 4-4 tie at the Minnesota River back in November 13th. Hot start for East as they have earned a spot at the Big 9 Class A rankings. But you know what? We'll talk more about that here in just a little bit. We'll have our coaches' interviews in just a few moments as well. That's all coming up on Northfield Live.
Business is more than work. It's your passion, your investment, your future. At Northfield Insurance Agency, they provide customized business insurance that fits your operation. Whether you run a shop, a farm, or a fleet, with decades of experience and trusted insurance partners, they help protect what matters most, so you can focus on running your business. Northfield Insurance Agency. Custom coverage starts here. Visit NFLDINS.com and let's get you covered.
Winter is here. Warm up with great deals only at Soda Chevrolet in Northfield. From sleek SUVs to powerful trucks, it's the perfect time to find your next ride and start 2026 strong. From service to sales, they are dedicated to providing a great experience without the pressure. At Soda Chev, their goal is to exceed the expectation of their employees and customers, maintaining loyalty for a lifetime. Soda Chevrolet, located on Highway 3 in Northfield.
Hey teens, ready for your first checking account? At Heritage Bank, our youth checking gives you your own debit card, mobile app, and online banking tools. Everything you need to build healthy money habits early. It's the perfect way to learn money skills, save for goals, and start building independence, all with no monthly fees. Parents, you'll love the easy account monitoring too. Learn more or open an account today at heritagebankmn.com. Banking made easy, convenient, and local. Heritage Bank, community banking at its best.
And welcome back to Northfield Live. We're going to hear the coaches' comments. We're first going to hear from Coach Berg of the Rochester Mayo Spartans. And the coaches' interviews tonight are brought to you by Local Marketing Results Media, providing local marketing and advertising that delivers results. Let us help your local business. Visit lmrmedia.org for more information. And we're here on Northfield Live talking with Coach Berg of the Rochester Mayo Spartans. And Coach, welcome into Northfield tonight.
Yeah, thanks for having us. It's always fun coming up here.
Yes, sir. And you guys were just in action against basically a crosstown rival in Rochester Century. You played a game that was benefiting the Soapy Squad, the Soapy Squad game for mental health awareness. What can you tell us a little bit about that game?
Yeah, it's a cool thing that they do, raising awareness for mental health, and the girls really get into it. And, tape the sticks up with that green color, and brings a lot of people to the barn too that night. So it's definitely a good vibe and a good feeling. So.
All right, and what did you notice that you kind of liked? What were some of the negatives that you kind of saw that you kind of wanted to work on between now and the game against Northfield here tonight? What have you guys been just focusing on in practice and game tape watching?
Yeah, it's really just the old cliches, just get pucks deep and forecheck hard, come up with possession and, just make the easy plays is really what we're working on. So.
All right, very good. And Northfield tonight, they are pretty good percentage-wise as far as power plays and penalty kills and everything like that. How are you guys working the defensive side of the puck that way?
Yeah, we talked about that a lot as a group. We got to stay out of the box. Northfield's very talented. They've got some good players. So we're in one. We're in one tonight. So the girls know that. And, we're hoping we can come out and play fast and play strong and maybe get them on their heels a little bit.
All right, very good. Other than the penalty situation, what else do you know about Northfield Raiders coming into tonight?
I coach some of these kids in the HP program. Mia Miller, Emma Peruka. Just some fantastic players, even better kids. So we look forward to the challenge every time we get to play them. They're a special group, so it'll be a lot of fun, squaring off, going toe-to-toe with them tonight.
All right, very good, Coach. And one last question here. It seems that with changing weather, changing forecasts and everything like that, that sicknesses and injuries just seem to run rampant through the state of hockey. Have you guys been able to sidestep any of that?
No, definitely not. I mean, we're not immune to any of that. In fact, the injury bug has been really our big thorn this year, and we finally got a few girls back, a couple of key players out early, but they're back in the lineup, so we're looking to keep it rolling and get off on the right foot with the squad here. So.
All right, very good, Coach. Well, good luck tonight and good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you so much.
That was Coach Berg of the Rochester Mayo Spartans. We'll be back right after this on Northfield Live.
No matter what business you're in, it's hard to find someone to keep your business clean. Service Master by Ayatt's Janitorial Services cover everything from floor care and carpet cleaning to general cleaning, windows, and power washing. When you're in need of janitorial cleaning services, demand the yellow van. Call Service Master by Ayatt today.
Demand the yellow van. Call Service Master.
Stay up to date on Raider activities by following Northfield Live on social media. See what's on tap for the weekend daily game day graphics. You'll get the fast updates of game postponements and cancellations. Like and share our posts to keep others updated, and comment any questions for quick answers. Follow us on Facebook at Northfield Live MN and on Instagram and X at Northfield Live.
Now joined on Northfield Live by Coach Jeff LaPanta of the Northfield Raiders. And Coach, you guys are coming off of a very tough loss to Benilde St. Margaret. Tell us a little bit about what you saw in that game.
Well, overall pleased. Thought we grew. The score wasn't what we wanted, but started really strong. Got 1 goal lead at the intermission, but really probably looking back should have had a 2 or 3 goal lead. Had them on their heels. We were going hard downhill, playing some good hockey, some of our best hockey to start a game. And so looking back, unfortunately, we didn't capitalize on that period. They came back, to their credit, and got 4. We had some let up some simple plays, some D-zone coverage for on the net issues, not getting sticks, a couple face-offs where we didn't check off, and gave them a couple easy ones in the second frame, but then came back and skated hard in the third. So I was overall pleased with our effort against the top 10 AA team.
All right, very good. And I'm noticing from my notes here that your penalty kill has dropped over the last couple of games, but on the plus side, your power play percentage has gone up. Has power plays and penalty kills been kind of a sore spot on the Northfield roster this year?
No, very pleased with our power play. We'd like to get our second unit some looks tonight, maybe. We'd like to develop some depth there. But the kill, this isn't a knock on our goaltenders, but the number one killer on any PK is your goalie. And we've had a couple goals that we'd like to have back. It's just unfortunate they're in those situations. But overall, we're doing a decent job there.
All right, very good. I mean, that's always nice to hear that you guys are doing your best to stay out of the penalty box and get those minutes down on an overall sort of basis, right?
Yeah, it is coming down. The trend is positive. We still got a ways to go. We're still more than we'd like to see. We'd like to see 3 or less a game. And, you're going to have penalties, especially when you play top opponents like Benilde and Apple Valley on the road. But you want to be the right penalties. You want them to be defending an opportunity that's a high danger chance in your zone and not just a stick penalty 200 feet from your net. So we're cleaning those up. We did have one of those at Benilde that cost us in the first period. We were ready to go on a power play, and we took a slash when we were up 1-0 and had the ice tilted. So who knows? Looking back, you get a goal there if we stay on the power play and it's too ripped, and that game might come out differently. So we have to continue to work on our discipline.
All right, and you guys are playing host tonight to Rochester Mayo. What do you guys know about the Spartans coming into tonight?
Well, I mean, they're up and down. They've struggled. Certainly, they're a section opponent, a conference opponent, so it has double significance. We got to take care of business, hold serve. Everybody in our section is taking care of them so far. So certainly, respect all, fear none. So we'll hopefully have a fast start and get to our game quickly. A strong week last week. We just don't want to slow down at all going into Mankato East coming up on Thursday night and then Rosemount this Saturday. So big night for us not to lose our edge and our competitive edge.
All right, very good. And with the change in the climate, so to speak, with all this weather going up into the positives and down into the negatives, it seems that illness has been running rampant throughout the state of Minnesota. Have you guys been able to kind of step aside from that and avoid any sicknesses and injuries?
Yeah, we've been fortunate so far. We've had a couple kids miss a practice or two, but that's about it. So we have a full lineup again tonight. So we look for a good performance.
All right, very good, Coach. Well, good luck tonight against the Spartans, and we look forward to talking to you later.
I appreciate you. Go Raiders.
That was Coach Jeff LaPanta of the Northfield Raiders. We'll be back on Northfield Live right after this.
It can be hard finding an eye clinic that makes you feel seen and cared for in a way that suits you. At River Valley Eye Professionals, we pride ourselves on tailoring our care to you and your specific needs. We won't just see you in our offices. We may see you at a local ball game or at the high school for another event. We get to know you and what you hold dear so we can give you the best possible care. Learn more at rvep.com. River Valley Eye Professionals. Don't miss seeing your world.
Retirement planning can feel overwhelming. That's why Jake and Brent at Comprehensive Wealth Solutions created our Financial GPS, a goals-based planning process that gives you a clear, written roadmap to your retirement dream. From assessment to action, we'll guide you every step of the way. Start your journey to retiring with confidence. Comprehensive Wealth Solutions, providing big-time advice the small-town way.
At Scopos Athletics, our mission is to help you change your life with us. With certified and experienced coaches, we'll teach you the basics through proper technique. We provide you with support and accountability inside and outside of the gym, offering one-on-one and personal training, classes focused on strength and conditioning, Olympic lifting, or pump functional bodybuilding, and 24-hour gym access. Scopos is ready to assist in your journey. Visit scoposathleticsmn.com to schedule a free consultation and start your journey.
Raider Automotive is a big supporter of Northfield activities, now offering 20% service labor discount for parents with children involved in any Northfield Public Schools extracurricular activities. Raider Automotive is a full-service collision center, towing facility, and automotive repair shop, servicing all makes and models. We do everything from oil changes, brakes, and suspension to engine replacement. Raider Automotive is on Highway 3 South in Northfield, open 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday, or find us at raiderautomotive.net. Go Raiders!
Hi, I'm Adam Steffel, president of NCC Builders. Is your kitchen feeling cramped? Is your bathroom outdated? Or maybe your basement is just wasted space? At NCC Builders, we specialize in transforming homes to meet your needs. Whether it's upgrading your kitchen, turning your bathroom into a spa-like retreat, or converting your basement into a functional living space, we're here to bring your vision to life. Let's start planning your remodel or new build today. NCC Builders, transforming homes and building dreams. Visit nccbuilders.com.
And welcome back to Northfield Live, where we're just moments away from the start of this matchup between your Northfield Raiders and the visiting Rochester Mayo Spartans. Let's take a look at what is going on the Northfield Live quote-unquote airwaves here this evening and in the next couple of days coming up. Tonight over at the Northfield High Gym, there is boys basketball going on against Rochester Century, so a couple of Rochester squads are in town tonight to play some Northfield squads here. And then on a Thursday, because we had a little bit of a reprieve on Wednesday for anything for high school sports, we have boys hockey on Thursday as they're taking on Mankato East at the Northfield Pepsi Center right here where we're standing. And then on Thursday, we're going to be covering some wrestling as well. Yeah. Sorry about that.
And I just confirmed today that we are going to go to Mankato East, so Northfield girls hockey on Thursday versus Mankato East at the Four Seasons, I think, South Rink.
Oh.
So, yeah, 2 girls hockey games this week.
Awesome.
Girls hockey games this week.
Perfect. So that was our producer, Lance, giving us the 411 on what's coming up as well. So a lot of great sports coming up on the Northfield Live airwaves, and we have a ton on our sister stations, if you will. Not sure of what's going on tonight. I don't have that in front of me. I apologize about that. But other games going on. It's some girls hockey tonight in the Section 1 at AA. Farmington is taking on Apple Valley. That was at 6 o'clock. That was about an hour and 20 minutes ago. And then it's a battle for Lakeville supremacy, so to speak, because Lakeville South is taking on Lakeville North this evening. And then Rochester Century, they're taking on Owatonna. Albert Lee, they're taking on Mankato East tonight as well. And as we hear the Minnesota State, they're just doing the Minnesota State High School League, what is it, the Credo?
It's the Minnesota, or the Northfield Code of Ethics, if you will, written by Minnesota students.
Perfect. So we're just moments away, so why don't we actually throw it down to our PA announcer, and let's listen to your starting lineups for the Spartans and the Raiders.
In goal, a junior, number 1, Amelia Ranfance. On defense for the Spartans, a senior, number 17, Ellie Fitzgerald. And at the other D, a senior, number 21, Lexi Doyle. At wing, a senior, number 14, Abby White. And at the other wing, a freshman, number 11, Maggie White. And centering that line, a junior, number 10, Taylor Kurtz. The head coach of the Spartans is Marcel Black. Now put your hands together for your Northfield Raiders. Starting in goal for the Raiders, number 1, a senior, Belle Torgerson. On defense for the Raiders, a junior, number 20, Izzy Paulson. And at the other D, a senior captain, number 21, Mia Miller. At left wing for our Raiders, a sophomore, number 6, Olivia Simon. And at right wing, a sophomore, number 9, Avery Wagner. And centering that line, a sophomore, number 23, Reagan Crone. The head coach of the Raiders is Jeff LaPanta. His assistant coaches are Ann Fossum and Cambria Munson. And now let's take off our hats for the playing of our national anthem, the Star Spangled Banner.
It can be hard finding an eye clinic that makes you feel seen and cared for in a way that suits you. At River Valley Eye Professionals, we pride ourselves on tailoring our care to you and your specific needs. We won't just see you in our offices. We may see you at a local ball game or at the high school for another event. We get to know you and what you hold dear so we can give you the best possible care. Learn more at rvep.com. River Valley Eye Professionals. Don't miss seeing your world.
Retirement planning can feel overwhelming. That's why Jake and Brent at Comprehensive Wealth Solutions created our Financial GPS, a goals-based planning process that gives you a clear, written roadmap to your retirement dream. From assessment to action, we'll guide you every step of the way. Start your journey to retiring with confidence. Comprehensive Wealth Solutions, providing big-time advice the small-town way.
At Scopos Athletics, our mission is to help you change your life with us. With certified and experienced coaches, we'll teach you the basics through proper technique. We provide you with support and accountability inside and outside of the gym, offering one-on-one and personal training, classes focused on strength and conditioning, Olympic lifting, or pump functional bodybuilding, and 24-hour gym access. Scopos is ready to assist in your journey. Visit scoposathleticsmn.com to schedule a free consultation and start your journey.
Etta Murray and the rest of the U10 players on this youth night.
And welcome back to Northfield Live as we're just moments away from the start of this matchup. And we just heard our national anthem starting lineups. And before we get going here, we do want to send a big thank you out to our sponsor for all season long here on Northfield Live. The Raider Girls Hockey Games are brought to you by Northfield Insurance Agency, your hometown partner for personalized insurance solutions. Reach out to NIA today to protect what matters most. A big thank you to Northfield Insurance Agency for supporting Raider Girls Hockey on Northfield Live and providing free streaming all season long, including throughout the playoffs. So those are going to be here before we know it. So hopefully, the Raiders can do as well as they did last year, if not better.
I know, I was just thinking today, we are almost only a week out from Christmas already.
I know.
Which is wild to me.
That's nuts.
Oh, gosh.
Our producer Lance is in trouble, apparently, so. There we go. All right, so the draw is won by the Spartans to kick off this first period of hockey. Dumping it down will be Northfield. And they get a little scrum on the far side. Picked up by number 6. Let's see, that's Olivia Simon. Now Rochester trying to clear it out of their own zone. Kept alive in the zone by Izzy Paulson as she dumps it down low and tried to pick out in front, but it's stolen away by Rochester, and here they come. On a 2-on-2 situation, they dump it in. That goes wide of the net. Pass out in front, gets intercepted by Simon. Simon clearing it out to neutral ice. Picked up by Rochester, dumped back the way it came. And it's too short for an icing, so now Northfield has the puck. Bringing it up for the Raiders will be Lillian Gindra. She goes left, right, skates in a big circle, and she goes down as Rochester tries to clear it out, but Northfield keeps it alive down in the Mayo zone. Now it's intercepted off of a pass from Erickson for Northfield. Erickson fighting for it along the backboards there. And now with the puck will be Reese Peruka. She loses it, passes it over, and that might have been Pockert, if not Emma Peruka. But now Lindsay Erickson with the puck. Trying to do something with it, but it's pinned against the boards by Rochester. Rochester is wearing their dark green uniforms, and it's hard to see their numbers, so apologies. Reese Peruka with the one-time shot. That goes off the stick. And a shot from the blue line by Lillian Gindra. That's also saved. Now Peruka trying to get a handle on it, but it's tapped away by Rochester out to the blue line, and a shot put on net and gloved up by Gindra. And that glove save was by Amelia Ranfranz, netminder for the Mayo Spartans here this evening.
She's off to a pretty good start this year, it looks like.
Oh, yeah?
915 save percentage, already has a shutout in the first half.
Wow. Now Spartans, they win the second draw of the matchup. Gets it out to Mia Miller at the blue line. She skates it in. But stolen away by Mayo. They dump it all the way down, and there's going to be an icing. And I had a chance to talk with Coach LaPanta after we did our pregame interview, and he said that coming up after the Christmas or holiday break, Mia Miller is going to be absent from the lineup for 4 games.
For good reason.
Yes.
very good
It's not like she's just quitting hockey for 4 weeks, but it's going to be a good reason. We'll talk more about that here in just a little bit. Now, Rochester Mayo, they got the puck all the way back behind their own net. Northfield, they tried to clear it out in front, but stolen away by Mayo once again. Mayo off the quarter boards and a shot put on net by Ada Parker. And it looks like that might be Emma Peruka with the puck. She gets a hold of it. Now that's stolen away by Peyton Oldgen. And that's dumped down, and we're going to have a brief pause here as we have an icing. And the reason that we're going to be losing Mia Miller for a couple of games is she's going across the pond to play some hockey. So congratulations to her.
You know where that's being held this year?
No. Do you?
I do not.
Oh,
I
okay.
have to look that up and
Yeah.
report back.
All right. So a shot put on net by Parker is stick side saved by the netminder for Mayo. That goes up into the netting with 13:51 left in this first period of hockey at the Pepsi Center. Northfield has it along the far boards. They get it over to, I believe that might be Olive Cook. And now Cook trying to pass it over to Olivia Simon. Now Mia Miller with it. Goes left to right along the blue line. Banks it off the boards. Picked up by Avery Wagner. Now she hands it off to Olivia Simon. Mayo trying to clear it out. Stopped by Mia Miller. A little tap by Mayo's offense. And here they come. 2-on-1 situation for Mayo, as Olivia Dahl gets pinned along the far backboards there. And Mayo tried to get it out to the blue line, and they do a ice, so to speak, because you can't ice from the opposite zone off of your own. That was me talking to our producer, Lance. He said that the icing was waved off, and that's how I was explaining it to him. But now Mayo out in front. No, Northfield out in front and a shot and a goal. That was scored. Let's see who's going to be at the start of the flyby line. I think that might be 19, Ashlyn Pockert. That is. So she got the assist from Lillian Gindra.
Very quick transition there.
Yes.
From a little turnover at the goal line, off a player potentially, and then right to Ashlyn Pockert, who was just sitting on that back step. Here's your Community Resource Bank replay. Yep.
This period. Number 19, Ashlyn Pockert. Assist to number 2, Lily Gindra. Pockert from Gindra at 4:28 on your Raider goal.
4:28, perfect. And as we said, really quick turnaround goal for Pockert. Now Northfield, they're back at it down in the Mayo zone. Keeping it alive will be Lindsay Erickson for Northfield. Going, chasing after is Reese Peruka. She goes behind the back of the net. Tries to do a wraparound shot, but that's poke checked away, but she regains control. Shot into traffic. Picked up once again by Mayo. They try to clear it out. Shot, save by the Mayo goaltender, and they're going to call an icing here. And don't know if you have the location yet, but
Canada, actually. Nova Scotia, it says.
Oh.
19 Women's World Championship, Cape Breton, Nova Scotia.
Interesting. Okay.
So there might be a little water that she's got to go over, but it's not just the big pond.
it's a great lake, so.
Sure, there we go.
There we go. Oh my goodness, here we go.
Geography is clearly not our strong suit.
No, it is not.
Yes.
Keeping it alive will be Emma Peruka for Northfield down in the Mayo zone. She hands it off to Taylor Crone, but she loses control of it. Mia Miller keeping it alive. Taking a step or two inside shot. That's deflected. Deflected away. Now Cook passing it over to Crone. Crone gets it poke checked away. And one of the few saves or shots on net on the netminder, Bell Torgerson. Now Northfield, they get it up to the cherry picker, who is number 3, Olive Cook. She loses control, and Peruka just kind of stepped over it, not knowing what to do. But now that the play has stopped because the puck has gone into the Rochester Mayo bench. We're going to have one of the many face-offs this first period. We haven't had too many down in the Northfield zone this period.
We have not. Right now, it doesn't look like Bell has even seen a true shot, unless they might have counted something, but
no,
it's like 0 on the scoreboard right now.
So I think she hasn't seen a true shot. They've all been deflected or like coast-to-coast style shots, but now Northfield, they get it down in their own zone. Parker dumps it around the back of her own net, picked up by Rochester in the neutral zone. Now with the puck for Northfield, here comes number 9, Avery Wagner. Out in front, shot is saved by Ranfran. And now a little scrum forward along the near boards. Picked up at the blue line, and a high shot put on net by Simon, but that goes wide. Now Mayo trying to clear it out of their own zone. But it's picked off at the pass by Peruka. Her shot and a goal. She shoots. She scores off the interception. And I think it's going to be a unassisted goal for Reese Peruka as she leads the flyby line. And let's see if we have our Community Resource Bank replay. I don't know if you heard that from our producer, Lance, but she came right off the bench to intercept that pass.
Number 11, Reese Peruka. Peruka unassisted at 7:14.
7:14, perfect. And as the play continues off of the draw, the puck goes up and over the glass and into the little side tunnel there. So we're going to have a face-off once again in the Rochester Mayo zone on the stick side of the netminder. And the face-off is won by Mayo. Kept alive in the zone by Miller, and she puts it out in front. Nobody there. Slap shot put on by Peruka. That goes wide. Now Miller with the puck. Cross-ice pass over to Peruka once again. She goes around the top of the circle, back again, out in front. That pass is intercepted and deflected away by Mayo. They try to clear it out, but Miller once again with the shot. That goes wide. As Bob Euchre once said, just a bit outside. Reese Peruka with the puck. She hands it off to Erickson. Erickson gets pinned up against the boards, and coming in to help will be Emma Peruka, I believe. Back out to the defense to Jindra. Jindra, her shot is stopped by the D, and here comes Mayo on a 2-on-1 against Miller. Mayo with a wide shot that goes off the stick, and her first save for Bella Torgerson. Her first true save of the night. That was a beautiful shot put on net, too, by Dahl for Mayo. And now Northfield with the puck. Getting it up to Erickson. Erickson, 4-on-1 situation. Out in front. Peruka, her shot was deflected. Picked up by Crone. Out in front. Back out to the defense. And that is Izzy Paulson. She gets it over to Cook. Cook takes a shot. That's deflected and saved by Ranfran. Now Miller with the puck at the blue line. Shot, and it goes wide. And now Cook coming in and stealing that away. Out in front to Cook. Off of a pass from, I believe that might have been Paulson. Now Peruka with the shot and a goal! Top shelf goal for Peruka. Emma, not Reese.
That was a great little play by Emma Peruka to get off of the wall, get into a good shooting opportunity, good shooting space, and then get that shot off quick, cross body.
So it's 7:18 left to go here in this first period. Here's your Community Resource Bank replay.
Just a great shot right above the glove.
Yep. Northfield, they win the draw. And here's your announcement from the PA.
Scoring at 9:42 of the first period. Number 16, Emma Peruka. Assist to number 20, Izzy Paulson. Emma Peruka from Izzy Paulson.
So
get you on your way to goal.
Paulson with the apple on that one. Now Northfield, they try to get it back down to the Mayo zone. And dumping it in will be Avery Wagner. Picking it up will be Reagan Crone. Back behind the net. Trying to do something with it, but she is double teamed by Mayo. And a slap shot off the skate by Hubbard. And Mayo dumps it all the way down. They're going to wave off the icing. Chasing after it is Miller. She wanted to go one way, but stopped and decided to go the other way. Miller putting some speed on, crossing the red line into the Mayo zone. She hands it off to Crone. And now Crone with it. Getting it over to Miller. Back out to the blue line to Parker. Cross-ice pass. Shot from the dot. That goes up. And gloved down by Rochester. They go off the glass and picked up by Miller at the blue line. She skates a few feet to the left and a wonderfully executed top shelf goal by Mia Miller. And she's not even going to do the flyby. They're just going to go right back to the starting position here.
And that was a great shot. She got off the wall into the middle of the ice and gave the puck eyes to that top corner.
Now Northfield with the puck. Bouncing off the boards. And here's your PA announcement. See who.
For the Raiders, the unassisted goal at 11:16 in the first period. Number 9, Avery Wagner.
Oh, it's not Miller. It's Wagner. Okay. Oh, so it's. Yeah, so there we go. Miller. I don't know why they said what they said, but. Back down at the action. Miller with it once again. Stiff arm in the defense.
Scoring the unassisted goal for the Raiders. Senior captain, number 21, Mia Miller.
Erickson with the puck. They get it out in front. Picked up by both Perukas. Now Peruka with it. Back out to Jindra. She dumps it in. Goes back behind the net. Picked up by Pockert. There we go. Too many P's on the Raiders. Now with the shot. With the shot was Peruka Reese. But that's finally covered up by Ranfran for Rochester. And on your scoreboard update, brought to you this evening by Heritage Bank, locally owned and managed. Heritage Bank really is community banking at its best. It's 4-0 with 4.5 minutes left to go in this first period. Now Mayo with the puck, but it's stolen away by Crone. Mayo clears it out to neutral ice, picked up by Peruka, Emma. Emma Peruka with it, crosses in front of her own net. Skates around, goes on the left wing side. Poke check attempt by Mayo, but Peruka dumps it back in. Cut off at the pass by Cook. Now Northfield, they try to clear the puck, but it's kept in the neutral zone by Northfield. Now one of the only players that I can see for is Lexi Doyle for Mayo. Gets it out to Pelling. She tries to clear it out to neutral ice, but stopped at the blue line by number 12. Can't find her on my... There it is, Brooklyn Hubbard. Now stiff arm in the defense is Gindra. Her backhanded pass goes around the back of the net. Kept alive by Northfield down in the zone. Peruka dodges the poke check, but it's stolen away by Mayo. Parker picking it up in neutral ice. She dumps it down. Now the Spartans trying to clear it out once again, but it's stopped, and a glove save off of a shot by Paulson. And the saves on the board are 15-1.
19-1.
But that's shots.
So saves 15.
15-1. Shots on net is 19. Oh, man. Mayo, they clear it out down to the Northfield zone. Chasing after it for Northfield is Parker, but it's going to be called an icing for probably like the 17th face-off coming up here in the Mayo zone.
My teachers in high school would not be very proud of me for A, not being able to do math, B, not knowing, I actually knew where Canada was, but the geography thing,
yeah,
we should maybe revisit. Are you smarter than a fifth grader?
Probably, yeah. Probably.
Lance, that should be a Christmas party this year. Are you smarter than a fifth grader?
But instead, are you smarter than a broadcaster? Now Northfield and Mayo fighting for it along the near boards, and Mayo dumping it in, chasing after it will be Parker. Parker wrapping it around the back of her net, getting up to the winger. And she tried to do something with it along the blue line, but it's stolen away by Mayo. And putting on the afterburners is Kurtz for Mayo. Out in front, and that almost was tipped in by Rochester. But now Northfield with it, bringing it up the ice will be Simon along the right wing, pass out in front, and Wagner got a flat tire in the process and tried to do a backhanded shot, but nothing going there. Now will be Pockert with the puck. Dumping it in for Northfield. That is Hubbard. And a big collision back behind the Mayo net. Now Miller along her own blue line, passing it up to Reese Peruka. With a minute 22 left to go. And Peruka tying up the defense back behind the net. Now Rochester trying to clear it out. Stopped by Mia Miller. She dumps it in. Now that's picked up by Rochester's own Ruka Walter. Walter's tied up along the near boards, and 1 minute left to go in the first period here. And now Reese Peruka, she is poke checked away. Rochester trying to get something going late in this first period. Miller with the shot, and a beautiful unassisted goal on the top shelf. And she just kind of brushed it off like, yeah, that happens every day. So she's going back to her starting position.
She's just ready for the next play.
Yes, she is. So
it's another great shot by Mia.
At 16-16 of the first period, her second goal of the evening, senior captain, number 21, Mia Miller. Miller unassisted at 16-16.
Now Emma Peruka with it along the left-hand side. She takes a shot, and that's glove saved by the netminder. And on your Heritage Bank scoreboard update, locally owned and managed, Heritage Bank really is community banking at its best. It's 5-0 with 34 seconds left to go here in this first period. Northfield, they win the draw. Cook with it along the far board. She tries to do something fancy with it, but she's checked from behind there. Now that's picked up by Crone. Crone along the back of the net. Pass out in front. That's stolen away by Rochester. With just seconds left to go here in this first period, Northfield puts a shot out in front, and it's rebounded. And I think they're going to call it a no goal. I haven't heard a whistle, but I don't know if they're doing a goal or if they're waving it off. What are they doing?
I think they're calling it a goal here.
Okay.
Number 3.
That might have been Cook.
Olive Cook.
Olive Cook on the
touch on it, but I'm not sure if it was already in the net or if.
Here we go. Let's listen.
Of the first period, Number 3, Olive Cook. Assist to number 5, Taylor Crone. And number 20, Izzy Paulson.
So Cook on that last goal, and I think that might have been Peruka with that last shot of the period. She took the shot, and the goalie stopped it, but she couldn't figure out if she stopped it or let it through or what happened, but they stopped it. It is now 6-0 on your Heritage Bank scoreboard, and when we come back after this little timeout, we'll have a lot to talk about after that first period. A lot happened here, so don't go away. We'll be right back.
How can I help you today?
I don't think I'm in the right place. I have big dreams, like Crab Brewery-sized dreams.
I like it.
Your bank is very,
Cozy?
yes.
Yeah, I know what you mean. We prefer more personal interactions. We dedicate the majority of our space to our customers' dreams.
Wow. Look at that.
I know, it never gets old.
Wow, this is way bigger than your office.
Retirement planning can feel overwhelming. That's why Jake and Brent at Comprehensive Wealth Solutions created our Financial GPS, a goals-based planning process that gives you a clear, written roadmap to your retirement dream. From assessment to action, we'll guide you every step of the way. Start your journey to retiring with confidence. Comprehensive Wealth Solutions, providing big-time advice the small-town way.
At Scopos Athletics, our mission is to help you change your life with us. With certified and experienced coaches, we'll teach you the basics through proper technique. We provide you with support and accountability inside and outside of the gym, offering one-on-one and personal training, classes focused on strength and conditioning, Olympic lifting, or pump functional bodybuilding, and 24-hour gym access. Scopos is ready to assist in your journey. Visit scoposathleticsmn.com to schedule a free consultation and start your journey.
No matter what business you're in, it's hard to find someone to keep your business clean. Service Master by Ayatt's Janitorial Services cover everything from floor care and carpet cleaning to general cleaning, windows, and power washing. When you're in need of janitorial cleaning services, demand the yellow van. Call Service Master by Ayatt today.
Demand the yellow van. Call Service Master.
This is Barb from Professional Dental Group, letting you know that the doctors and staff of Professional Dental Group are proud to call themselves Northfield Raiders sports fans. Whether scheduling for an implant, mouthguard, or general visit, we look forward to providing you with the same exceptional care that Professional Dental Group has delivered for over 45 years. So on behalf of Dr. Becky Johnson, Dr. John Nowak, Dr. Brian Cravey, Dr. Tyler Yonke, and Dr. Mallory Peterson, go Raiders!
Hi, I'm Adam Steffel, president of NCC Builders. Is your kitchen feeling cramped? Is your bathroom outdated? Or maybe your basement is just wasted space? At NCC Builders, we specialize in transforming homes to meet your needs. Whether it's upgrading your kitchen, turning your bathroom into a spa-like retreat, or converting your basement into a functional living space, we're here to bring your vision to life. Let's start planning your remodel or new build today. NCC Builders, transforming homes and building dreams. Visit nccbuilders.com.
Community Resource Bank stands strong because we're part of your everyday life. From Northfield to Faribault to Cannon Falls and Roseville, we're more than a bank, we're a neighbor committed to community. We're proud to offer banking that's truly personal, meeting your financial needs, and supporting our local neighborhoods. At Community Resource Bank, your goals become our goals because when our community thrives, together we all succeed. Community Resource Bank, let's bank together. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
What is your dream living location? Full service condo building? Low maintenance house? House on a lake? Lots of acreage? There are so many options. To start the search for your ideal location, contact one of our local and relentless agents at Century 21 Atwood and Professional Pride Group today, or visit our website at c21atwood.com. Century 21 Atwood and Professional Pride Group. We're unstoppable together.
Your business is more than work. It's your passion, your investment, your future. At Northfield Insurance Agency, they provide customized business insurance that fits your operation. Whether you run a shop, a farm, or a fleet, with decades of experience and trusted insurance partners, they help protect what matters most, so you can focus on running your business. Northfield Insurance Agency. Custom coverage starts here. Visit nfl.com. DINS.com, and let's get you covered.
The man, the yellow van, call Service Master.
Burst pipe or water damage? No problem. Call the experts at Service Master by Ayat. Hi, this is Beth Ayat. Our staff is trained and certified to assist you with any water damage after a burst pipe or leaky water. Locally owned since 1995, Service Master by Ayat will be there in your time of need.
The man, the yellow van, call Service Master.
Hi, I'm Adam Steffel, president of NCC Builders. Is your kitchen feeling cramped or your bathroom outdated? Maybe your basement is just wasted space. With the holidays around the corner, imagine hosting in a home you're truly comfortable in and proud of. At NCC Builders, we're known for our quality craftsmanship and attention to detail. Whether it's upgrading your kitchen, creating a spa-like bathroom, or converting your basement into functional living space, we're here to bring your vision to life. Let's get your home ready for the holidays. Visit nccbuilders.com.
And welcome back to Northfield Live. As you probably see on your screens, it's youth hockey night tonight here in Northfield, as the youngsters are out there playing with
I believe this is the 10U Cannon River Royals team.
Perfect. That's always fun to have the youngsters come out and play with the high schoolers lining the blue line and everything.
And I know before the games with the flags that they come out, every game there's one or two players I've noticed the last few games. So cool to have that kind of integration of the youth players that hopefully someday will be playing for the Raiders right here in Northfield.
Exactly.
On a different sheet of ice, though.
Yes, that's going to be happening next season. We won't be here at the Pepsi Center.
Might be 8. I'm so far off with
age,
college players, and
I think I heard, like, when I was doing my pregame interview with Coach Berg of Rochester, I think LaPanta said that this was U8. So I remember playing at that age. That was fun.
I love it. The rotating goalies.
Yep.
Everyone got to play goalie for at least one weekend, and I'm sure the parents were just dreading their weekend of goalie.
My parents, like, my dad was my coach, so he put my rotation into the pipes off for as long as humanly possible. And when it was my turn, he was like, "Are you sure you want to play?" Because, not going to lie, you're not that good.
Oh, that, yeah.
Thanks, Dad. But no, he pulled me like in the second period, and I ended up going back to the right wing, so that was fun. But anyway, we're here on Northfield Live. Let's take a couple of minutes and thank all of the sponsors that we have here tonight. We have a lot of them that are wonderful to have, and they help us do these types of games. Mostly, first and foremost, Northfield Insurance Agency. All the hockey games for girls hockey this year are brought to you by Northfield Insurance Agency, your hometown partner for personalized insurance solutions. Reach out to NIA today to protect what matters most. A big thank you to Northfield Insurance Agency for supporting Raider girls hockey right here on Northfield Live and providing free streaming all season long, including throughout the playoffs, which are probably right around the corner. I mean, even though we just have Christmas break, come late January, early February, that's when the season really starts to count, so to speak. But that's when playoffs will be, so they'll be here before we know it. And also, our instant replays, as you've seen all period long, we'll talk more about that here in just a little bit, are brought to you by Community Resource Bank. Let's bank together. And timeouts, we haven't had a whole lot of them tonight, but our timeouts are brought to you by the Quarterback Club. And that's home to Northfield's favorite roasted chicken and barbecue ribs. That just made me hungry.
I was going to say, that sounds lovely right now. Roasted chicken is just the way to my heart.
Yeah. Ribs are the way to my heart.
Oh,
I mean, you get anatomy lesson.
Oh God, another class. Okay, no more school talk. My brain is tired.
And one sponsor that we might see happen here in probably the next 17 minutes of hockey, if not more, is our Hat Trick Club. That is sponsored by the Car Time Auto. The Raider Hockey is supported by Car-Time Auto Center, Northfield's trusted source for quality used cars and top-notch customer service. Their dedicated sales staff are ready to make your next car buying experience the best one. Raider fans, listen to this. If a Northfield player scores a hat trick, be sure to stop by the lobby after the game and scan the QR code for your free oil change from Car-Time Auto. Thank you, Car-Time Auto, for driving support of Raider hockey all season long. And one that we haven't had a whole lot of either here tonight, Power Plays. Power Plays are brought to you by CWS, providing big-time advice the small-town way, from planning your future to managing today. The team at CWS has you covered. And one that we... And another one that we have seen a lot of and used a lot of tonight is the Heritage Bank scoreboard update. Locally owned and managed, Heritage Bank really is community banking at its best. And one we'll hear from later on in about 17 plus minutes of hockey is your post-game cleanup. That's brought to you by Service Master by Hyatt. When disaster strikes, demand the yellow van. Thank you to all of our sponsors here this evening. And are we going to take let's take a quick timeout, and when we come back, we'll take a look at some instant replays from all 6 goals this evening, and we'll talk about what's coming up on the Raiders schedule and Northfield Live schedule and a whole lot more. That's all coming up right after this on Northfield Live.
The volume of positive feedback we receive about Northfield Live is at times overwhelming. We would not be able to provide this service without the advertising partners. The ads on both the homepage and on our advertising partners page are linked to each business's website. Supporting our incredible sponsors is a great way to do business locally, and they provide the support to make everything on your screen possible. Thank you for watching Northfield Live. Please check out our advertising partners tab at northfieldlive.com.
Fireside Orchard & Gardens is ready for you to pre-order your holiday pies. Yes, Fireside Orchards has fresh pressed apple cider, caramel apples, fudge, and all of your favorite Minnesota apple varieties, but the pies. You'll want to pre-order some apple crisp or apple or Dutch apple pies. Open 7 days a week. Avoid the crowds and stop by during the week. Fireside Orchard & Gardens is located just west of Northfield on Highway 19. Check them out on Facebook or see a full list of apples at firesideorchard.com. Then stop for the apples and stay for the gardens at Fireside Orchard & Gardens.
Raider Automotive is a full-service repair shop, collision center, and the only AAA authorized towing facility in Northfield. That means if you are in a minor or major collision this winter, or a deer finds your vehicle, Raider Auto can handle it all. We work with all major insurance companies to handle your vehicle from the tow to completing all your vehicle's repairs. Raider Auto on Highway 3 South in Northfield, 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m., Monday through Friday. Or find us at RaiderAutomotive.net. Go Raiders!
Community banking at its best. Whether you are looking to improve your financial future, planning to buy a new home, or considering a mortgage, Heritage Bank in Northfield can help. Our ability to make decisions locally provides you the highest level of service at competitive rates. Your finances and home are important to you, and having a staff that you can trust makes all the difference. We make banking easy with real estate specialists and loan officers ready to help you. Stop by Heritage Bank on Highway 3 or contact us at heritagebankmn.com and see how the professionals at Heritage Bank can help you build your future.
At Heritage Dental Care in Northfield, we build a relationship between you and your doctor that makes all the care you receive tailored to your needs. Dr. David Bress is a Northfield native and has been a practicing dentist for over 25 years. He graduated from St. Olaf and started his practice in Northfield in 1998. Dr. Bress is not only an experienced dentist, he knows this community well. Visit heritagedentalcare.net. Smiles are our business, and we want yours to shine.
Making decisions can be hard. Whether you're picking out home design details, choosing a college, or planning a wedding, you put a lot of thought into life's big events. But paying for it all is easy with a home equity line of credit from Hometown Credit Union. Rates are always affordable, and you can quickly apply online at hometowncu.coop. Make the decision easy with a Hometown Credit Union HELOC. Equal housing lender.
As the year comes to a close, we begin to reflect on all we've done throughout the year, and we're looking forward to all this new year has to bring. At Northfield Retirement Community, we are proud of the work we've done supporting our residents, staff, family, and friends throughout the year. We'd like to wish everyone a very happy and prosperous new year. Northfield Retirement Community. Innovation, choice, tradition.
Remodeling your home is a way to breathe new life into your house, and the process can be made easy with Schmidt Homes. Their team has extensive experience in partial and total home renovations, meaning your home will be completed quickly and to your standards, allowing you to enjoy your newly renovated home with peace of mind. When you're ready to start your next project, be sure to check out Schmidt Homes' beautiful and regularly updated showroom for inspiration. Don't wait to start building your dream home. Learn more at schmidthomes.com.
Home is where we build memories, from your walls to the backyard. For finishing touches, tough messes, little details, and the game day grill out, we've got you covered. Northfield Ace Hardware. Let's build it.
And welcome back to Northfield Live, where at the end of the first period, it is 6-2 on your Heritage Bank scoreboard update. Let's just run through all of the scoring here for the Raiders. It was a high-scoring affair in the first period for the Northfield Raiders. First up on the score sheet, it was number 19. Number 19, there she is, Ashlyn Pockert, and she got the assist from Lillian Gindra at the 4:28 mark, if I can read my handwriting. And the second goal of the game came at the 7:14 mark, and that was courtesy of Reese Peruka. That was her first goal, and an unassisted goal at that. And then the third goal of the matchup came at 9:42. That was courtesy of Reese Peruka's sister, Emma, and that was off an assist from number 20, Izzy Paulson. And then Mia Miller showed what she can do with a couple of top shelf goals in the second period, back-to-back. First one at the 11:16 mark, and then the next one at the 16:16 mark. And then they did a revision, so to speak, of the last goal of the match, of the first period, the sixth one. That came at the 16:30 mark, and that came courtesy of Emma Peruka off of a assist from Taylor Crone and Izzy Paulson. So we have two scores within the HT. Let's just call it that. They're just that close. They can almost taste it. So we are just getting ready to start the second period. And let's take another look at what's going on around the section here this evening, as we have a bunch of games going on. And actually, let me see if I can pull up my scoring website here for the section tonight. First up, Farmington, they are taking on Apple Valley in Apple Valley tonight. Owatonna was hosting Rochester Century. And let me see.
See if we can get some live feed, live stats going on here.
Yeah. And then Lakeville North and Lakeville South, they're taking on each other in a battle for Lakeville tonight. And Mankato East, they're playing host to Albert Lee. So, and we heard from Lance in the pregame show in the first period there that we are going to be doing a couple of games down in Mankato, on Thursday, I believe, as Northfield, they're taking on Mankato East at the Four Seasons Arena over there. So that should be a fun matchup. I think we'll have that one, he said, on Northfield Live, right?
Northfield Live, yep. He said something the other day, too, that we're trying to expand our horizons.
Yes.
So we're adding a few more schools, just like, Northfield Live was the first big school, and then we added Faribault and Albert Lee Live, and then now we've got some interest from some other schools. So super fun for us because we get to cover more girls hockey, more sports in general, more high school sports. But yeah, just a cool opportunity.
Absolutely. And let's take a look at what we have on the airwaves here as far as we know for Northfield. We have Rochester Century taking on our boys basketball team over at the Northfield High Gym. And that game got underway at around 7:30 or so. Let's see. Boys hockey will be in action on Thursday here at the Northfield Ice Arena. They're going to be taking on Mankato East as well. So, if I'm not mistaken, both Northfield games will be against Mankato East for hockey. So, that should be a good Thursday night for hockey here in the Northfield area. And then wrestling on Thursday will be taking part of a tournament against a couple other schools. And then Friday and Saturday, we have a full schedule. As Friday, there's girls basketball against Winona. And Saturday, girls basketball against Stewartville. And girls hockey will be taking on Rosemount here at the Northfield High, or the Northfield Ice Arena. So that's a pretty packed schedule, in my opinion. Now we're getting ready for the start of the second period. As Northfield, they win the draw. Miller dumping it in. Back around the net. Picked up on the near boards. And Mayo tried to clear it out, but Mia Miller dumping it right back in. Now Miller with the puck back out at the blue line. Mayo trying to clear it out, and Miller just scored her hat trick. So, anybody watching at home, if you have family, friends, colleagues, anybody that you know that's here at the Northfield Ice Arena, your hat trick is brought to you by Car Time Auto Center, Northfield's trusted source for quality used cars and top-notch customer service. Their dedicated sales staff are ready to make your next car buying experience the best one.
The third goal of the evening, number 21, senior captain, Mia Miller.
So Miller with her third goal of the matchup. That's good for a hat trick club. And their dedicated staff over at Car Time Auto are ready to make your next car buying experience the best one. And did we score another goal?
Scored another goal.
Wow.
Lindsay Erickson, I think, got that one.
Okay.
Little rebound scrum in front of the net.
All right. So Raider fans, listen up. If you or somebody that you know is here at the game, head on down to the lobby on your way out and scan the QR code, and you'll get a free oil change from Car Time Auto. Thanks for Car Time.
Number 4, Lindsay Erickson. Assist to number 12, Brooklyn Hubbard. And number 11, Reese Baruka.
No time on that one, but Erickson and Peruka and, let me see, number 12. Hubbard, there we go, thank you. They all get on the score sheet, and once again, thanks to Car Time Auto for supporting Raider hockey all season long. So we got a hat trick at 8-0 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. Let's see if we can catch up with the action down there on the ice. And now Mayo trying their best to clear it out, and they do get it all the way down to the zone of Northfield. Bringing it around the back of the net will be Erickson. Erickson along the far boards. Stolen away momentarily by Mayo. And now Gindra trying to clear it out, and she does. Gets picked up off of a steal attempt by Hubbard. Hubbard off the far boards. Out in front and a stop. And I think there's going to be a penalty upcoming, and there is.
Raider power play.
Which is brought to you by, if I can find it. There it is. Power plays are brought to you this evening by CWS, providing big-time advice the small-town way. From planning your future to managing today, the CWS team has you covered. And it looks like it's going to be number 6.
The Spartans, number 6, Maggie McLaughlin, 2 minutes, tripping at 155.
And now the Raiders, they get the puck, and a shot put on net by Olive Cook. And Mayo trying to get some relief or a stoppage of play. They try to ice it, but they wave it off. Picking it up for Northfield. That was Lillian Gindra. Gindra, she hands it off, and they hand it back right to her. And now Northfield back behind their own net. With the puck is Taylor Crone. Back out to the blue line to Peruka. That's Reese. Reese doing some dipsy doodle dancing, and she takes a shot into traffic, and it gets stopped, and they shove down Olive Cook. Now Raiders trying to get it out in front. Mayo doing a good job of trying to clear it out, but they can't. Kept alive by number 12, Brooklyn Hubbard. Now Reese Peruka playing defense. Skates along the blue line. Shot put on net, and that's stopped. Mayo cleared it out, and I think they're going to wave off the icing. With 13:41 on your Heritage Bank scoreboard, it's 8-0. Courtesy of a couple of back-to-back goals. One hat trick as well. Now Miller with it. Bounces it off the boards. Tries to get it over to Reese Peruka, but Peruka gets it down to number 12, Hubbard. Back over to Miller. Back over to Emma Peruka. 10 seconds left. Shot put on net. That's stopped. Now Reese Peruka gets it back out. And a shot put on net. That goes wide by Emma. Now Spartans at full strength. And Emma Peruka trying to get fancy with it. And another penalty upcoming for Mayo. Now Reese Peruka skating it along the blue line. And they touch it up. And there's going to be a power play. Another one for Northfield. And those power plays tonight are brought to you by CWS, Big Time Advice, the Small Town Way.
Looks like it's going to be a high sticking call on number 4, Peyton Altgen.
So Northfield is going to have 2 minutes of 5-on-4 hockey. Not a whole lot of that in the first period. Now Northfield, they win the draw. Gets it out to the blue line. To Gindra. She dumps it down low. Taking it along the back of the net. Back out to Gindra at the blue line. Shot into traffic, and it's rebounded by number 5, Crone. And did they score a goal?
They sure did.
Oh, man.
Looks like number 9, Avery Wagner, got the second rebound. That bounced off.
So that was a power play goal. And Northfield is just heading to the line. They're not even doing a flyby tonight after all these goals. Yes. It's kind of like hurry up offense on the NFL. So I think there's some discussion.
Wagner, assist to number 5, Taylor Crone, and number 2, Lily Gindra. On the power play, Wagner from Crone and Gindra.
So as you heard there, Wagner from Crone and Gindra. Now Mayo, they win the draw as they trail 9-0 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. 31 shots on net for Mayo, or for Northfield here tonight, to the 1 for Mayo. Now bringing it up the ice is Northfield. Shot put on net, and there's going to be a stoppage of play here.
Should be offsides.
I believe it might be.
There were a couple players that got a little excited there. Hopped into the zone before the puck was able to make its way in.
Yeah, Jindra had the puck, but they called her offsides. So Northfield, they win the draw. Picked up by Mayo. They tried to clear it out, intercepted by Erickson, but poke checked away by Mayo. They dump it all the way down to the Northfield zone. They wave off the icing, picked up by Parker. Now Mayo with it. Poke checked away and stolen by Peruka. That's Reese. Now, the ref inadvertently stopped the puck from going anywhere, and there's a penalty upcoming on Northfield.
Little tripping call there. Out of that scrum. Looks like Reese Peruka is going to the box.
So Mayo may have a opportunity on the power play here to at least put one on the scoreboard for this power play here, but Lance, our producer, just said that he wants to Wes McCauley some of these refs. That might be a interesting little segment.
Number 11, Reese Peruka, 2 minutes, tripping.
And a shot put on net by Mayo, and it was Torgeson's first true save of the period, and they couldn't actually believe that she stopped it, and she couldn't find it.
I think they, it looks like it got caught up in the gear of number 5, Marley Smith from Mayo, just right in front of her, and neither of them knew where the puck was until it kind of dropped out of her jersey, and then a little scrum there.
Now Northfield wins the draw. Miller playing the right wing. Passes it up to Emma Peruka with a minute and a half left to go here in this power play for Mayo. Miller trying to do something with it after it was stolen away by Mayo. Takes it down to her own zone out in front and really close for comfort to Torgeson. So now they're playing it deep in their own zone. She gets it around the back of the net, picked up on the far side by number 19, Ashlyn Pockert. Now Mayo trying to get something going, and there's going to be an offsides call, as Mayo was just a little too antsy on the draw there. 10:28 left to go here in the second period. Heritage Bank scoreboard reads 9-0 in favor of Northfield. And under a minute left to go in the power play for Mayo. Let's see what they can do. Mayo gets it back in their own zone, back behind their own net. Trying to get a breakout play going. I think that might have been Brooklyn Rippentrop trying to clear it out. And now with the puck is Brady. Trying to get a shot on net, and she does. And Paulson trying to clear it out, but she can't. Now Northfield with the puck back in their own zone. Paulson trying to ice the puck, and she doesn't. They wave it off. 10 seconds left to go, and an upcoming penalty on Mayo for a trip.
I think that's going to be a penalty on the goalie there, but
no,
unfortunately in the game of hockey.
It was in front of the net, a defender, if we have that penalty. No.
No,
that's okay, Lance.
No, looks like number 17, Ellie Fitzgerald, is going to the box for Mayo.
2 minutes in the sin bin, and we have 5 seconds left, and Northfield is on the power play here. Once again, your power plays are brought to you by CWS, where Jake Cook and Brent Peruka, deliver big-time advice a small town away. Trusted local experts helping you reach your financial goals, and a scrum out in front, and there's going to be another penalty
on Northfield for roughing. I think Northfield.
To Mayo's number 17,
Okay.
Ellie Fitzgerald, 2 minutes tripping.
No, they're going to do two players in the box now. They're on an extended power play here as they're going to send number 4, Peyton Oltelgen, to the box. That's fine. Now Northfield with the puck. They get it out to number 2. Gindra, she puts a cross-ice pass. That goes wide. It's picked up by Crone. Now Northfield with it down low. They try to get it out to Gindra. She tries to keep it alive, but it goes off her stick. Now it's picked up by number 12, Hubbard. Northfield with it down low, back behind the net. Trying to do a wraparound shot, but they get stopped. I believe that's Olive Cook. Now picking it up on the far side is Hubbard. Hubbard getting it down low. Cross-ice pass. And a shot put on net. That goes wide. Now Northfield with it down low. Getting it out to Gindra at the blue line. Another shot put on net. Stopped by the netminder. And a little bit of extracurriculars out in front as one of Mayo's players put a couple of extra shoves on it.
I was just watching Coach LaPanta there during that last little play, and he looks like he's telling his players, we got to keep the speed up. We know that their penalty kill isn't necessarily pressuring us too hard, but we need to keep the puck moving, get that puck to the net, keep that momentum going forward. Don't take these power plays off just because we have an extra player or 2 extra players in this instance with a 5-on-3.
And it looks like the refs are conversing with the coach about something. Now Northfield, they win the draw. Picked up by Miller at the top of the point. Cross-ice pass to Peruka. Back over to Miller, but that shot is stopped. And now here comes Mayo with a breakout play, and a penalty is upcoming on Emma Peruka. A tripping penalty.
Body check.
Oh, body check. Okay.
Little body contact there.
So now we'll have 28 seconds of 4-on-3.
We'll see it here on the Community Resource Bank replay. Yeah, a little bit too much body for girls hockey, unfortunately. I don't know if boys hockey, if they would have let that one slide either, but
probably
hockey,
not
so much.
Now here comes Reese Peruka on a 2-on-1 situation, and a shot put on net, no good. And Mayo must be thankful. They must be thanking their lucky stars that they did not get called for hooking on that one, because that was a blatant hook attempt. Now with the puck is Northfield. Lindsay Erickson getting it off of a drop-off pass. Back out to Miller at the blue line. Shot is stopped and deflected out. Now Mayo is at full strength. And a cherry pick off the bench off of a 3-on-1 situation. That shot is stopped. And a penalty upcoming on Mayo again. A trip.
You know, we saw this kind of happen the other night during the Benil game, where a team would be on the power play, and then the team on the power play would take a penalty and negate their own power play. And then we'd play a few minutes, and then another penalty would be called. They'd go on the power play, and then they'd get another penalty. Special teams are super important, and right now, I mean, this period has looked a little bit better for Mayo. They've had much more, I feel like they're playing with more speed. They're getting more momentum, but these penalties are kind of momentum downers.
And this most recent power play is brought to you once again by CWS, turning smart moves on the ice into smart moves for your future. Visit CWSFBO.com to connect with Jake, Brent, and the team. Now Parker with it, gets it up to Cook. Cook handing it back off to Parker. Parker along the near boards. Tries to hand it off to Crone. Crone dumping it in. Back around the back of the net. 26 seconds left in the penalty to Emma Peruka. And we have 6:22 left to go in this second period. Now Northfield out in front. Attempted pass to Cook for the one-time shot. But now Mayo, they clear it out, and there's going to be an icing call.
Little 4-on-4.
Yep.
You can't ice the puck when you're even.
No. But I'm just at really a loss for words right now, just about how interesting this second period has become.
Yeah,
So
lots of penalties, lots of back and forth.
7 seconds left to go in the penalty kill for Northfield. Now they get the puck. Reese Peruka shot, put on net. That goes wide. Raiders are at full strength. Back out to Mia Miller at the blue line. Down low to Peruka. Peruka shot off the pad. And now Peruka wrapping around the back of the net. And backhanded pass to Miller. Miller, another backhanded pass, but that's stolen away by Mayo. Mayo trying to clear it out, and they do. They get it out to neutral ice. Picked up by Emma Peruka, fresh off that 2-minute trip to the sin bin. Now Miller with it. Cross the dots, skating back around. Trying to find an open teammate. Passes it over to Peruka. Peruka's shot goes wide. Picked up on the far side by Miller. Miller back down low to Emma Peruka. Emma back over to Reese. Reese chopped at, but brought down, and no penalty. 4 seconds left to go in the power play for Northfield. Emma Peruka with a shot. And did that go in? No, that was saved.
Quick glove save.
Yes. 5 minutes on the nose left here in this second period. With a Heritage Bank scoreboard, it's 9-0. Face-off upcoming, won by Northfield. Northfield dumping around the back of the net by Izzy Paulson. But Mayo able to scoop that one back up. And Mayo trying to do something with it, but that was stolen momentarily away by Ashlyn Sabian. And Mayo dumps it all the way down. They're going to call off the icing. Now Parker with it. Skating along the near boards right in front of media row here. Now with the puck once again was Parker. She hands it off to Brooklyn Hubbard. Cross-ice pass, and that was stopped by Mayo's netminder for the evening. Ranfranz. Now Mayo trying to dump it down low, and they're going to call an icing once again. So if you're the Mayo coach, how much longer are you going to have Ranfranz in between the pipes?
Well, the rest of the game, considering it doesn't look like there's a second goaltender on the bench. And I think Ranfranz is their only goalie.
She is, but I'm talking like when are you going to try to pull her in, and get that 6 man out there?
I don't know if I'm pulling her right now. I would say in this second period, she has been making a lot of really good saves.
Now Northfield keeps it alive off of a skate deflection by Brooklyn Hubbard. But Mayo trying to clear it down into the Northfield zone. Hubbard picking it up. Northfield dumping it all the way down and picked up by Crone. Crone backhanded pass, deflected out to the blue line. Skating along the blue line is Gindra. Gindra bouncing it off the boards, picked up by Crone. Crone backhanded pass to Cook. Cook passing it back behind the net to Crone. Crone back out, and thought she was going to get out to Gindra, but no, back out to Peruka. Peruka spinning around, taking a shot, and that goes wide. Now another pass attempt out in front, and a one-time shot attempt. That's stopped. 3:05 left to go here in this second period. Mayo doing their best to try to clear it out of their own zone, but Northfield just doing everything in their power to keep it down there. Now Mayo clearing it out. They get it off the interception at neutral ice. Picked up in her own zone by Lillian Gindra. Crosses in front of her own net. Skates back around, stops. And now who's got the puck? That might be Peruka. She dumps it down. There's going to be an icing call. Emma Peruka icing the puck and bringing it back her own way with 2:25 left to go here in this second period.
I think she was looking for a little stretch pass that was potentially forming in the neutral zone, but the two players that she was passing to or attempting to pass to were not where she passed. So
Northfield, they win the draw. It's picked up by Paulson. Paulson out to Wagner, back over to Simon. Simon brought down, and LaPanta looking for and getting the penalty calling. And there's a penalty upcoming for Mayo. And it's a delayed penalty. They finally touch it up with 2:02 left to go in the second period.
Another body check.
That's going to be served by number 5, Marley Smith. She's going to take 2 minutes into the sin bin, so she's going to be there the rest of the period. And now getting to the face-off dot. Northfield with the draw. Out in front to Peruka from Peruka. Emma from Reese. Emma with it. Skating along the blue line. I did not, but I can. CWS sponsors all of our power plays here tonight. And big time advice from the small town way. Now Pockert with the puck. Getting it over to Peruka. Shot out in front and a one-time deflected shot. That was stopped by the netminder for Mayo. Now Emma Peruka with the shot and off the pipe, and another goal by Reese Peruka. Was that another hat trick?
I don't know, but that was a great quick rebound right off of the crossbar. And it looks like it might have been something here. Captain Mia Miller just grabbed the puck and gave it over to Coach LaPanta. Here's your Community Resource Bank instant replay. Quick shot by Emma Peruka. Hit the crossbar, popped up. Reese was able to grab it, put it right back on her stick.
15:47, number 11, Reese Peruka. Assist to number 16, Emma Peruka.
So that was an assist to Emma.
And that was her 100th point.
So I think that's why they kept the puck.
That makes sense.
But now with the down in the Northfield zone is Taylor Crone. 50 seconds left, and that was a power play goal. Anybody that's viewing Northfield Live here tonight, if you have a family member, friend, relative, coworker, anybody that you know that's here at the arena, be sure to tell them about the Car Time Auto QR code in our lobby, because we did have a hat trick, and Car Time Auto Center, Northfield's trusted source for quality used cars and top-notch customer service. Their dedicated sales staff are ready to make your car buying experience the best one yet. And if you scan the QR code, you get a free oil change, courtesy of Car Time Auto. Thank you, Car Time Auto, for driving support for Raider hockey all season long. And that ends the second period with the Heritage Bank scoreboard. It is 10-0. And when we come back, we'll talk a little bit about that second period, penalties, scoring, the whole kit and caboodle. That's all coming up on Northfield Live right after this.
The volume of positive feedback we receive about Northfield Live is at times overwhelming. So when one of you catches me before or after a game telling me thank you for being there, I try my best to stop what I'm doing and listen. I always try to communicate that we would not be able to provide this service without the advertising partners.
Our sponsors cover a wide range of services. The ads on both the homepage and on our advertising partners page are linked to each business's website, so you can get some information in a quick and easy way. Supporting our incredible sponsors is a great way to do business locally, and they provide the support to make everything on your screen possible. Thank you for watching Northfield Live, and thank you to those partners who chose to support us showcasing our Northfield students. Please check out our advertising partners tab at northfieldlive.com.
Located in downtown Northfield, Champion Sports has a great selection of Raiders, St. Olaf, and Carlton merchandise, including jackets, hats, and hoodies. Champion's got you covered. Champion Sports has everything you need for the hockey season, with a large selection of official CCM hockey equipment, including all the essentials, plus skate sharpening. You'll always be ready to hit the ice. Check them out on Facebook and Instagram to know when the latest seasonal gear is in stock at Champion Sports Northfield. Gear up like a champion at Champion Sports.
Franzen Bank and Trust, where our mission is to determine your needs, develop relationships, and deliver solutions. We do this with superior customer service through timely communication by empowered employees who love to support the Northfield Dundas area. I'm Aaron Nibby, and I chose to be a business banker at Franzen Bank and Trust for these reasons. Stop by and meet me for your business banking needs at Franzen Bank and Trust, off Highway 3 in Dundas.
It can be hard finding an eye clinic that makes you feel seen and cared for in a way that suits you. At River Valley Eye Professionals, we pride ourselves on tailoring our care to you and your specific needs. We won't just see you in our offices. We may see you at a local ball game or at the high school for another event. We get to know you and what you hold dear so we can give you the best possible care. Learn more at rvep.com. River Valley Eye Professionals. Don't miss seeing your world.
Cold weather is here. Stay ahead of winter season by stopping by Whip Brothers with our seasonal winterization service. At Whip Brothers, you can get your batteries, antifreeze, and tires checked for just $30. Don't let winter get the best of your vehicle. Choose Whip Bros and help keep your car tip-top shape throughout the coldest months of the year. A quick winter checkup now can save you costly repairs later. Our winterization service gives you honest, dependable protection at a price that won't break the bank. Whip Bros, for all your automotive maintenance and repair needs. Whip Brothers Service is located at 701 Division Street in downtown Northfield.
NCC Builders has built and renovated custom homes and commercial buildings since 1972. We are committed to providing the Northfield area with high-quality construction with a singular focus to bring your vision to life. I'm Adam, the president of NCC Builders. You can rely on our experience and attention to detail for your home or business. Take the first step. Contact us at nccbuilders.com or 507-645-8975.
Fireside Orchard and Gardens is ready for you to pre-order your holiday pies. Yes, Fireside Orchards has fresh pressed apple cider, caramel apples, fudge, and all of your favorite Minnesota apple varieties, but the pies. You'll want to pre-order some apple crisp or apple or Dutch apple pies. Open 7 days a week. Avoid the crowds and stop by during the week. Fireside Orchard and Gardens is located just west of Northfield on Highway 19. Check them out on Facebook or see a full list of apples at firesideorchard.com. Then stop for the apples and stay for the gardens at Fireside Orchard and Gardens.
A cracked or chipped windshield isn't just annoying, it's dangerous. At Polzine Glass, our expert technicians make replacements simple, fast, and affordable. We use quality materials, precision installation, and service you can trust. Whether you're at home, at work, or on the go, we'll get you back on the road safely. Don't take chances with your safety. Your family's safety is our top priority. Visit polzineglass.com to see the difference today.
The holidays are here, and Northfield Ford Chrysler has sleigh-stopping savings that'll make you drop your eggnog and dash all the way down Highway 3. 0% for 60 months, 0 down, and 0 payments for 90 days on 2025 Ford Escapes, Mach-E's, Explorers, F-150s, and Transits. Plus an additional $1,000 Ford Final Days bonus cash. A Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year from all of us here at Northfield Ford Chrysler.
And welcome back to Northfield Live, as at the end of the second period on the Heritage Bank scoreboard, it reads 10-0 in favor of Northfield. And the second period goals, let's just run through those here really quick. They came courtesy of Mia Miller, and that was good for the hat trick play of the game so far. And once again, if anybody listening at home or watching the game has anybody here at the Pepsi Center, be sure to text them, call them, email them, Marco Polo, Telegram, something them. Just get a hold of them and tell them that the QR code is good in our lobby, and that's brought to you by Car Time Auto. And if you scan the QR code, you get a free oil change from Car Time Auto. And we want to thank them for driving support for Raider hockey all season long. And also, in the second period, it was another goal by Lindsay Erickson off of an assist from, let me see, number 12. I just had her, Brooklyn Hubbard, as well as Reese Peruka. And 2 power play goals back-to-back, one from Avery Wagner, and that was an assist from Taylor Crone, and also from Lillian Gindra. And the last goal of the second period was a top-shelf goal from one Peruka to another. It was a Emma Peruka shot off the top-shelf pipe, and Emma Peruka Reese Peruka, was right there for the rebound, and she was able to just snag it and tickle the twine, as it were, in the back of the net. And we should mention this, too. It was Emma Peruka's 100th point.
It's really too bad she had to hit the crossbar on that one.
Yeah, at least that's what her dad said,
That's what her dad said. Her dad was like, well, she couldn't just put the puck in the net. But, I mean, an assist is a point is a point, and 100 points is...
And she's probably going to take that puck tonight and put it up on the mantle with 100 points written on it in Sharpie or something. So congratulations goes out to Emma Peruka for getting her 100th point as a Raider, and only as a junior. So she has a whole another year to tally up 100 points. So
yeah, that's quite a feat. I mean, 100 points in any career, but for Emma Peruka, she's been playing varsity now for 4 years. I believe she started when she was in 8th grade. So she's had plenty of time, and she's been surrounded by great players every year, obviously with a few players that have graduated in the past, but also just having Mia Miller, Reese Peruka, I mean, all of the players that are on the team this year, they've had experience at this level, which is important.
Yes. So, and another thing, too, that we should mention is that there was a lot of penalties. It seemed like every 2 minutes there was a penalty that period. So the Raiders, they showed tonight why they are at 79% on the penalty kills going into this matchup and 34 on the power play. So, I mean, that was an interesting second period as far as penalties were concerned on the special teams.
Yeah, and that penalty kill percentage will definitely go up because they've killed every penalty. They're perfect right now. But yeah, there were a lot of penalties after having a penalty-less first period. But like I mentioned in the last game against Benilde St. Margaret's here at Pepsi Center, there were penalties. BSM would take a penalty, and then Northfield would be on the power play for 30 seconds, and then they would take a penalty, and then it would be a 4-on-4, and then, I mean, it was back and forth for a lot of that game. So, and even here today, I feel like the penalties, they were very sticky penalties. There were some hooks, some trips, some high sticks.
Body checks.
A couple body checks, but...
and at one point, too, I mean, Northfield was on a 5-on-3 situation, and it was just one of those things where they basically just tried to shoot and score, but at the same time, they also were just playing around with the defense for Mayo. So that's where we stand at the end of the second period on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. We are reading 10-0. Heritage Bank is really community banking at its best. So when we come back, we will start the third period. That's coming up right after this on Northfield Live.
Stay up to date on Raider activities by following Northfield Live on social media. See what's on tap for the weekend daily game day graphics. You'll get the fast updates of game postponements and cancellations. Like and share our posts to keep others updated, and comment any questions for quick answers. Follow us on Facebook at Northfield Live MN and on Instagram and X at Northfield Live.
Your business is more than work. It's your passion, your investment, your future. At Northfield Insurance Agency, they provide customized business insurance that fits your operation. Whether you run a shop, a farm, or a fleet, with decades of experience and trusted insurance partners, they help protect what matters most, so you can focus on running your business. Northfield Insurance Agency. Custom coverage starts here. Visit NFLDINS.com and let's get you covered.
Whoa.
Hi, can I help you?
Yeah, my friend Jay and I are looking for our dream home, something big. Right now I feel like I'm living on top of him.
Great, let's talk mortgages.
Wait, your bank is looking
cozy. Yeah, we like personal interactions. But as you can see, our vault still has plenty of space for our customers' dreams.
Wow.
You took the words right out of my mouth.
As the year comes to a close, we begin to reflect on all we've done throughout the year, and we're looking forward to all this new year has to bring. At Northfield Retirement Community, we are proud of the work we've done supporting our residents, staff, family, and friends throughout the year. We'd like to wish everyone a very happy and prosperous new year. Northfield Retirement Community. Innovation, choice, tradition.
Home is where we build memories, from your walls to the backyard. For finishing touches, tough messes, little details, and the game day grill out, we've got you covered. Northfield Ace Hardware. Let's build it together.
Northfield. You know us at Flaherty's for bowling, but we have so much more waiting for you. Grab a seat in our pub and grill and enjoy a menu packed with local favorites. Step outside to the patio for sand volleyball, cornhole, or just a cold drink in the sun. Kids love the arcade, parents love the atmosphere, and there's even space for parties and post-game celebrations. And don't forget, all you can bowl every Monday through Thursday night from 9 p.m. till close. Flaherty's Northfield Lanes, where fun and flavor come together.
Garage door won't open? Stuck halfway? It's probably a broken spring. And that's where we come in. Hi, I'm James from Garage Door Viking, your local expert serving South Central Minnesota. We specialize in fast, reliable spring repair and replacement using high-quality American-made parts that last. And when you call us, it's me or my trusted tech who shows up, not a stranger. Get your garage door working again. Visit GarageDoorViking.com.
Does fall and winter typically mean the end of outdoor adventures for your family? Well, not anymore. Visit North Star Recreation in Owatonna to see their full line of Ice Castle RVs and keep the fun alive all year round. They also deliver a full line of enclosed and utility trailers for all of your hauling needs. Find them just north of Owatonna, across I-35 from Bass Pro Shops, or check out their inventory online at northstar-recreation.com and drive away with your new trailer.
Winter is here. Warm up with great deals only at Soda Chevrolet in Northfield. From sleek SUVs to powerful trucks, it's the perfect time to find your next ride and start 2026 strong. From service to sales, they are dedicated to providing a great experience without the pressure. At Soda Chev, their goal is to exceed the expectation of their employees and customers, maintaining loyalty for a lifetime. Soda Chevrolet, located on Highway 3 in Northfield.
Thomas Gardens in Faribault is set to get you ready for the holidays. Choose a porch pot and fill it up with their great selection of greens, birch, and spruce tops. Grab a wreath for your front door to greet your guests. For your dinner table, they have squash, honey, syrup, and wild rice. And if you're heading out of town and need a gift, they have local products arranged in baskets to share with your hosts. Thomas Gardens and Nursery, conveniently located along Highway 20 between Faribault and Northfield. Thomas Gardens, here to get you ready for the holidays.
And we're back on Northfield Live, and we're getting ready for the last 17 minutes of this hockey game between Northfield and Rochester Mayo. We want to send another big thank you shout out to our season-long sponsor, which is Northfield Insurance Agency, your hometown partner for personalized insurance solutions. Reach out to NIA today to protect what matters most. Big thank you to Northfield Insurance Agency for supporting Raider Girls Hockey on Northfield Live and providing free streaming all season long, including throughout the playoffs. And we're getting ready to start the third and final period as we will be in running time. as the score reads 10-0 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. Mia Miller with the puck for Northfield. Gets it back in her own zone, passes it up to, I want to say that was Wagner. But Wagner loses control of it, but it's picked up once again by Miller. Miller passing around the back of the net to Parker. Parker gets it out to Wagner. Wagner gets tied up a little bit in front of the near boards. Passes it down low. Chasing after it was, I believe that might have been Reagan Crone. Now Mayo clearing it out to neutral ice. They dump it down. Chasing after it for Northfield will be Lindsay Erickson. Erickson trying to go coast to coast. She loses control of it momentarily. Shot put on net and a glove save by the netminder for Rochester Mayo. And we just have one hat trick, Sir Lance. And it's 42-4 on the shots on net for this matchup. So far, the netminder for Mayo has saved 32 of them. And now Erickson with the puck for Northfield back behind her own net. Tripped up a little bit by Mayo. And another shot out in front to a pass from Peruka to Erickson. That goes wide. And a Mayo player goes down hard back behind the play. But picking it up in the neutral zone is number 12. That's Brooklyn Hubbard. She wraps it around the back of the net. Backhanded pass is deflected, but picked up once again. Passed out to the blue line to to Hubbard. Cross-ice pass over to Gindra. Gindra shot. That goes wide once again. Now Reese Peruka, her shot, that goes wide. Picked up off of the wraparound by Crone. She passes it out in front to Cook. Cook back over to Crone, back to Cook. Cook tied up. Coming in to help out is Crone. She gets it out to the blue line to Gindra. Gindra back down low to Crone, but that's stolen away by Mayo. Mayo off the boards, and 2-on-1 is stolen away by Northfield. Now Cook, her pass is poke checked away by Mayo, but she steals it right back. And now Rochester trying to get on the offensive side of the puck. Dumps it down and stolen away by the captain, Mia Miller. Northfield with it in their own zone, gets it up to neutral ice. Now skating hard to the net with it is Parker. Parker from the blue line, shot is deflected into the corner. Now with the puck is Simon. Miller, slap shot, put on net, deflected. And now Mayo poke checks it away. They try to clear it out. Putting on the afterburners was number 10 for Mayo, Taylor Kurtz, but she gets tied up in the corner by Miller. And trying to dump it down is Walter. That's stolen away by Northfield once again. And off the boards and chasing after is Wagner, but it's stolen away once again by Walter. She tries to clear it up to her offense, but now Northfield with it. Gindra. She gets it up to her offensive cherry picker, and that shot is saved by Mayo, and that shot put on net by number 19, Ashlyn Pockert. With 12:37 and counting left to go here in this third period. Heritage Bank scoreboard, it's 10-0. And I think we're going to have a...
Mayo needed one more player on the ice.
Now Mayo, they win the draw. It's picked up and stolen away by Erickson, and she passes out in front, and a goal put on net by Reese Peruka. And
that's another hat trick for tonight.
Yes, it is. And your hat trick, once again, is brought to you by Car Time Auto. Northfield's trusted source for quality used cars and top-notch customer service. Their dedicated sales staff are ready to make your next car buying experience the best one yet. And if you're in attendance or if you're listening at home and you know somebody in attendance, tell them to go scan the QR code to get that free oil change.
Of the third period, number 11, Reese Peruka, assist to number 4, Lindsay Erickson.
So, Reese Peruka getting her hat trick of the evening. Now Northfield bringing it back down towards the Mayo net. Pass out in front. Another goal by Peruka. This time on the assist from Jindra. So
that was a great 2-on-1 play. Kind of drew that defense over to the, I guess, looking at it for us, the right side of the ice. Quick little pass over to Peruka.
Period. Number 11, Reese Peruka, assist to number 2, Lily Jindra, and number 19, Ashlyn Packard.
So Packard on the second apple of the goal from Peruka. Now it's 12-0 in favor of Northfield on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. Mayo trying to get something going in the Northfield zone, but it's stolen away by Northfield's Crone. She passes it up to Cook. Cook skating around the defense. Gets it back over to Crone. Miller at the blue line calling for it. Crone backhanded pass off of the sideboards there, but it's stolen away by Rochester. Rochester trying to get a breakout pass or a breakout play going, but that's broken up by Miller. Now Rochester with it once again. 10 minutes on the clock and counting. And now Ada Parker. Passing it up to Emma Peruka. Now Mayo with it down their own zone. It's broken up by Miller. She gets it out to neutral zone. To the neutral zone, excuse me. Cannot talk tonight. But now Miller with the puck off the boards. She goes down, and Rochester Mayo with the shot off the stick side hand. And another shot attempt and another save. Wow. 3 back-to-back shots, all saves.
And all different parts of the net. There's a couple blocker side, a couple glove side.
Now Mayo with it back in their own zone. They get it up to neutral ice. Skating into the zone, it will be Abby Wyke. She dumps it in and picked up by number 12. That was, wow, Brooklyn Hubbard. Why do I keep losing her on my page? It doesn't move.
I will say she's been up in the play quite a bit tonight, and as a defense, you're expecting her to be at a different spot on the ice, but she's been pretty in the play tonight.
Now bringing it up for Northfield and putting on the afterburners is Emma Reese Peruka, who has 4 goals on the night tonight. And now Northfield, Rochester Mayo, they ice the puck. And 8.5 minutes left to go here in this third and final period of hockey. We're going to have a face-off upcoming on the glove side of the netminder for Rochester Mayo. Now with the puck for Northfield is Hubbard. She passes it off to Erickson. Erickson skating along the far boards, stops, spins around, gets tied up on the far boards. Who's going to come in to help her? That is number 19, Ashlyn Pockert. They get it along the near boards out to number 20, Paulson, but that's stolen away by Mayo. Erickson dumping it back down, and it looked like they were going to try to do a line change really quick, but they're going to keep these 5 skaters out on the ice for now. Now Brooklyn Hubbard trying to keep the puck alive in the Mayo zone, but Mayo clearing it out, but it's stolen away once again by Paulson. Pass out in front and a clear out to neutral ice, and they're going to dump and change, and an icing upcoming for Northfield.
Little missed pass there, I think. You wouldn't expect an icing to happen there, with Northfield not being under a ton of pressure in that instance.
Just under 7 minutes left to go here in this third period. Northfield, they win the draw. They get it on the near boards to Olive Cook. She tries to clear it out, but it's kept alive by Mayo. Rochester with the puck. Shot, and that is deflected up and wide. Now Northfield with it. They try to clear it out, but it's kept alive for a moment by Rochester Mayo. Now Taylor Crone, stop, spins around, backhanded pass. Broken up by Mayo, and they clear it all the way down. They're going to wave off the icing. Now chasing after it was Paulson. I believe, no.
Ada Parker. So I think there's going to be a penalty, a delayed penalty upcoming here. And is that going to be on Northfield? It's a high sticking call. No one's taking responsibility for it.
So I don't know if
might just be a high stick off of the puck, and then a Northfield player played the puck.
So they have to stop it.
So they have to stop it, and then it's a D-zone face-off.
So now Northfield, they win the draw. Reagan Crone getting a stick on the puck, but it's stolen away by Mayo. Now a little tie up on the near corner, or on the near boards here. Miller picking up the loose puck in her own zone. Breakout play coming up here, and skating around the defense with expert precision was Northfield. They pass out in front, and a shot and a goal. And that is going to be a goal by Avery Wagner, I believe. So let's see who got the apple on that one. Was that Pockert or was that Erickson?
I don't know if Pockert was on the ice. She might have been on the ice, but that was it was kind of like a 4-on-1 developing that they all ended up right in front of the net.
Now it's 13-0. And the ref going over and discussing with Coach LaPanta. They're going to announce the goal scorer and information here.
It's at 11:58 of the third period. Number 9, Avery Wagner. Assistant number 11, Reese Peruka. And number 21, Mia Miller.
So Miller and Peruka.
And then another goal just happened.
Wow.
Another quick shot, pass over.
So.
And I believe that was number 4, Lindsay Erickson, her second of the night, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep, it is her second. I'm quickly running out of room in my scorebook, but it's 14-0. Let's listen in.
46 of the third period. Number 4, Lindsay Erickson. Assist number 6, Olivia Simon. And number 12, Brooklyn Hubbard.
So Simon and Hubbard on the assist there. And now deep in the Rochester Mayo zone, they try to clear it out, and they do. They're going to be there comes an icing here. I'm just going to look something up really quick.
So Heritage Bank scoreboard, 3:10 left in the game, 14-0 Northfield. Shots right now are 53-7. And now with 3 minutes to go.
So now with the puck is Reese Peruka. Pass out in front and a shot and a goal by number 3, Olive Cook. So that was a goal from Cook, and an assist goes to Peruka.
Nice little pass out play. Backhand pass by Reese Peruka.
The 14:08 mark of the third period. Number 3, Olive Cook. Assist to number 11, Reese Peruka.
So now Northfield with the puck down low. That is Reese Peruka chasing after it. Mayo getting a little rough and tumble here in the later parts of the third and final period on your Heritage Bank scoreboard. It's 15-0 in favor of Northfield. Now with the puck is Taylor Crone passing out to the blue line to Gindra, and it looks like there's going to be a penalty upcoming.
It's either a trip, a check, or a cross check. Looks like a cross check from this back ref in the neutral zone. Looks like the penalty is actually going to be possibly on the goaltender. He's telling the coach to pick a player from the ice to put in the penalty box. Coach is making his decision.
So we're going to be on a power play for Northfield. Those are brought to you once again by CWS. Jake Cook can help you plan for the future, or Brent Peruka guide your next investment. The CWS team delivers big-time advice the small town way. Visit cwsfbo.com to learn more. And Northfield, they win the draw. Shot put on net. That was blocked by Mayo. And another save coming up here. And some extracurriculars after the fact.
To the Spartans goalie, number 1, Amelia Redfrance. 1 minute cross-checking.
Oh, a minute for cross-checking. Interesting.
I think it was 2 minutes for cross-checking. Just misspoke on the PA there.
So as the clock winds down, Northfield has the puck in their own zone. Crone getting it across the blue line into the Rochester Mayo zone. Shot put on net. That's stopped. 29 seconds left to go. Now a shot put out in front, or a pass put out in front. Rochester Mayo trying to clear the puck, and they do. Gindra, they get it down across the neutral ice, and Cook was the intended recipient. But now Rochester, they clear the puck. And now with the puck is Brooklyn Hubbard. Hubbard getting it up to her teammates, and as the clock winds down to 0, that's how we're going to end things with a 15-0 score on your Heritage Bank scoreboard update.
And I can finally say the word. Belle Torgerson, that was her first shutout of the season.
Wow. All righty.
Say shutout after that happens, and here we are.
And when we come back, our post-game cleanup is brought to you by Service Master by IAT. When disaster strikes, demand the yellow van.
No matter what business you're in, it's hard to find someone to keep your business clean. Service Master by IAT's janitorial services cover everything from floor care and carpet cleaning to general cleaning, windows, and power washing. When you're in need of janitorial cleaning services, demand the yellow van. Call Service Master by IAT today.
Demand the yellow van. Call Service Master.
Stay up to date on Raider activities by following Northfield Live on social media. See what's on tap for the weekend daily game day graphics. You'll get the fast updates of game postponements and cancellations. Like and share our posts to keep others updated, and comment any questions for quick answers. Follow us on Facebook at Northfield Live MN and on Instagram and X at Northfield Live.
Bobby Orr hat trick.
Oh, no. Are we back?
I think we are. And welcome back to Northfield Live. And we're just discussing different hat tricks here. And so I think we recorded a Gordie Howe hat trick this evening, didn't we, for Northfield?
As much as you can in a high school game.
Yes.
Gordie Howe hat trick includes a fight. We did not have any of those today.
But we did have a couple of penalties, and I think one of them was served by one of the hat trick recipients here. So we're on our post-game cleanup brought to you by Service Master by IAT. And just running through the scoring here once again in the third period. Let's just do that, because if we did all 15 goals, we'd be here all night, and we don't want to have that happen. In the third period, it was a goal scored courtesy of Reese Peruka on the assist from number 4. That is Lindsay Erickson, and that was pretty early in the third period. And then Reese Peruka got her third or fourth goal of the matchup, and on an assist from Lillian Gindra, and also an assist from number 19, Ashlyn Pockert. And then late in the third period at the 11:58 mark, it was a goal courtesy of Avery Wagner from Reese Peruka and Mia Miller, and a quick back-to-back turnaround goal for Northfield as Lindsay Erickson she got on the board with a assist from Olivia Simon, as well as an assist from Brooklyn Hubbard. And to round out the evening, the scorer to cap it all off was Olive Cook late in the third period, and on an assist from Reese Peruka. So Reese Peruka doing a heck of a job here tonight. Emma, she tallied her 100th point, so she got to keep that puck. And just overall well-rounded play of action from Northfield here this evening. They take the victory with a score of 15-0 on your Heritage Bank scoreboard.
And we can't forget to mention Belle Torgeson's first shutout of the season as well. I know
Yes.
she's had some in the past, but first one of the season. Always important to mention.
Yes, and also if you have friends, family, coworkers, whoever that you know that is still here in the building and they're working their way down towards our lobby, make sure to text them, call them, email them, throw a rock at them. I don't know. I don't care. But
maybe don't do that last one. That might be that would be good.
But just let them know to scan the QR code because we had two hat tricks here this evening. We have a hat trick club, and we have a free oil change coming your way if you scan the QR code, and that's brought to you by Car Time Auto, driving support for the Raider girls hockey all season long, so we want to thank them. And that's about it. I mean, coming up here on the Northfield Live schedule, let's take a look at that. We have boys hockey on Thursday, the 18th, as they're taking on Mankato East. And we just learned earlier this evening that girls hockey, they're traveling down to Mankato. We'll have that game on Northfield Live. And time for that, I believe, is at 7:15, 7:30. That's taking place on Thursday at the Four Seasons Arena down there in Mankato. So we'll have that, more to come here in just a little while. And then also on Thursday night, wrestling will be in action on Northfield Live. And Friday, to round out the work week, girls basketball, they'll be taking on Winona. Girls basketball will be again in action on Saturday, so it's a quick turnaround for that team, as they're going to be taking on Stewartville. And then girls hockey will be in action against Rosemount on Saturday as well. It's a matinee game on Saturday.
I think you'll get to hear my voice again. Are you doing that game, or are you going to be somewhere else?
I will be somewhere else.
Okay.
I will be doing something else, but I'll try to tune in at some point just to listen to how they do against Rosemount. But big congratulations once again goes out to Northfield here tonight. They improve to a 6-4-1 record. The Spartans fall to 4-2-1 on the season. And let's see, I think
that brings Northfield up to 5-0-0 as well in conference in the Big 9.
All right, and let's see, aside from, do we have the Spartan schedule or what they have coming up or anything like that? I don't think we do.
I believe I've got it right here.
Okay, what do they have coming up on their schedule?
They are playing at home on Thursday against Owatonna, and then another matinee game on Saturday against Fairmont. So a couple games here before they go into that Christmas break. Got another game on Christmas Eve on the 23rd against Hastings at Hastings. And then I don't know if they're in a tournament over Christmas or over that winter break, but they're off until January 5th. So
perfect. So we once again want to send a big thank you to all of our sponsors. There's a lot of them for Raider hockey this year. We want to send a big thank you to our instant replay sponsor. Those are brought to you by Community Resource Bank. And the timeouts, they are brought to you by the Quarterback Club, home of Northfield's favorite roasted chicken and barbecue ribs, because great food brings the whole team together. And our hat trick sponsor, once again, is brought to you by Car Time Auto. And if you still have people here in attendance that are making their way towards the exit, get a hold of them. Tell them to scan that QR code to get the free oil change. You do not want to pay for oil changes right now because that is expensive. And if you can get it for free, that's even better. Thank you, Car Time Auto, for driving support for Raider hockey all season long. Power Plays, they're sponsored by CWS. Jake Cook can help you plan for the future, or Brent Peruka can guide your next investment. The CWS team delivers big-time advice. The Small Town Way. Visit cwsfbo.com to learn more. And our scoreboard is brought to you by Heritage Bank, locally owned and managed. Heritage Bank really is community banking at its best. And once again, our post-game show is brought to you by Service Master by Ayat. And once disaster strikes, demand the yellow van. And all season long, we cannot forget this this sponsor all season long. Raider Girls Hockey is brought to you by Northfield Insurance Agency, your hometown partner for personalized insurance solutions. Reach out to NIA today to protect what matters most. A big thank you to Northfield Insurance Agency for supporting Raider Girls Hockey on Northfield Live and providing free streaming all season long, including throughout the playoffs. For everybody here at Northfield Live, I'm Eric Thomas, and on my color commentating tonight is Cassie, and our producer, our fearless leader, Lance, and on the camera was Sam. Thank you to everybody for tuning in and watching, and hopefully we'll be back on Thursday for more Raider Girls Hockey. Talk to you then.
No matter what business you're in, it's hard to find someone to keep your business clean. Service Master by Ayat's janitorial services cover everything from floor care and carpet cleaning to general cleaning, windows, and power washing. When you're in need of janitorial cleaning services, demand the yellow van. Call Service Master by Ayat today.
Demand the yellow van. Call Service Master.
Stay up to date on Raider activities by following Northfield Live on social media. See what's on tap for the weekend daily game day graphics. You'll get the fast updates of game postponements and cancellations. Like and share our posts to keep others updated, and comment any questions for quick answers. Follow us on Facebook at Northfield Live MN.